Here are the top 8 ultra-state coins you should know. Washington Quarter Dollar, high-quality specimens, especially early years, are highly valued. Eisenhower Dollar, rare high-grade examples from 1971-1971 fetch significant prices. Kennedy Half Dollar, 1971 90% silver versions are prized in ultra-state condition. Bicentennial Penny, 1776-1976 coins in mint condition are rare finds. America the Beautiful Dime, excellent strikes from specific years hold value. Jefferson Nickel, certain years and errors can be worth much more. Bicentennial Quarter Dollar, the 1776-1976 design is sought after in pristine form. State Quarter Dollar, ultra-state quarters with rare minting errors can be extremely valuable. Imagine stumbling across a rare coin worth thousands of dollars in your pocket change. What if I told you that an ordinary-looking 1971 Eisenhower dollar could be worth $1,000, $5,000, or even more? Astonished face sounds unbelievable, right? Well, get ready, because in this video, we're diving deep into the world of 1971 Eisenhower dollar errors, and trust me, you're not going to want to miss a single second of this. Stay tuned as we uncover how to spot these valuable mistakes and what makes them so highly sought after. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to turn your pocket change into serious cash. Money with wings. If you love discovering rare coins and unlocking hidden treasures, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with the latest coin values and tips for growing your collection. Let's get started. The fascinating history of the 1971 Eisenhower Dollar. The 1971 Eisenhower Dollar is part of the first ever series of coins minted after the U.S. stopped producing the silver dollars, and it was meant to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower's legacy. Released by the U.S. Mint in 1971, the coin came in a period of transition. The Eisenhower dollar featured a profile of Eisenhower on the obverse and the Apollo 11 moon landing insignia on the reverse, a fitting tribute to his role in space exploration. But little did anyone know, some of these coins would carry massive value due to minting errors, making them extremely rare and incredibly prized by collectors. What makes the 1971 Eisenhower dollar so special? At first glance, a standard 1971 Eisenhower dollar might seem like nothing more than a regular coin. However, some were minted with errors that drastically affect their value, turning them from everyday change into thousands of dollars in rare cases. These mistakes occurred because of flaws in the dies, miscalculations in the minting process, and a variety of other reasons that could have easily gone unnoticed back in the day. Some of the most coveted 1971 Eisenhower dollar error types include double die errors. One of the most famous errors in the 1971 Eisenhower dollar series is the double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the die strikes the coin more than once, causing double images of the designs to appear. For collectors, double die coins are a goldmine, and a 1971 Eisenhower dollar with this error can fetch up to $5,000 depending on its condition. Clipped planchet. A clipped planchet is another error where part of the coin blank, the planchet, was accidentally missing before it was struck. This results in a unique, sometimes crescent-shaped coin that collectors go wild for. If you happen to find one of these, it could easily be worth $1,000 to $3,000. Off-center strikes. An off-center strike occurs when the coin isn't properly aligned with the die. This creates an interesting effect where part of the design is cut off, leaving an odd shape or misalignment. These coins can be very valuable, and why are these errors so valuable? So, why exactly do these errors turn a $1 coin into a potential $5,000 treasure? The short answer is rarity. These errors weren't intentional and are extremely rare to find, which makes them highly valuable to collectors who specialize in error coins. As with any collectible, the condition of the coin plays a massive role in determining its value. A well-preserved 1971 Eisenhower dollar with a significant error can go for top dollar at auction or through private sales. How to spot valuable 1971 Eisenhower dollar errors. When you're hunting for these valuable coins, keep an eye out for key characteristics. Here are a few tips on how to spot them. Examine the mint mark. The D mint mark on the 1971 D coin can sometimes be doubled, which is a major clue that you're dealing with a double die error. Check the strike. Look for off-center strikes, especially if part of the design is missing. Feel the edges. A clipped planchet will often have a distinct irregular edge. Your treasure hunt starts now. If you want to find coins worth $1,000 to $10,000 or even more, your journey starts with paying close attention to detail, knowing what to look for, and keeping your eyes peeled for those special error coins that are hiding in plain sight. And remember, subscribing to this channel is the best way to stay updated on rare coins and their values. Hit that like button if you're excited to start your own coin hunt, and make sure to subscribe to USA Coins Value for more insider tips on how to uncover valuable coins from your pocket change. Who knows? Your next treasure might just be waiting for you. Smiling face with sunglasses sparkles. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Are you ready to uncover a hidden gem in your change jar? Well, stick around, because today we're diving into one of the rarest and most valuable errors of the 2005 Jefferson Nickel that could be worth $1,000 to $10,000 or more. If you're a fan of rare coin hunting, you're going to want to pay close attention, because this is a treasure you might already have without even knowing it. This is the kind of find that could change your coin collection game forever. So, grab your magnifying glass and get ready to discover how a tiny mistake in production could make you a big payday. 2005 Jefferson Nickel, the history. The 2005 Jefferson Nickel was issued as part of the Jefferson Nickel series. This coin featured the usual obverse image of Thomas Jefferson, along with the familiar Monticello reverse. However, 2005 marked a key year when the Mint released special editions to commemorate the bicentennial of Jefferson's Louisiana Purchase and Lewis and Clark expedition. But let's talk about what you're here for, the error coins. When it comes to the 2005 Jefferson Nickel, there was a small group of coins that were struck with serious defects that make them so desirable. And no, we're not just talking about the common wear and tear you find on most nickels. These rare error versions stand out for their misprints, double strikes, and other factory flaws that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. Rare error varieties of the 2005 nickel. Now, let's get into the money-making errors. The most prized errors of the 2005 Jefferson Nickel include: double die obverse. This rare variety occurs when the die strikes the coin more than once, creating a blurry or ghostly double image of Thomas Jefferson's face. These double strikes are incredibly rare and can fetch anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 depending on the quality and clarity of the double strike. Off-center strikes. These occur when the nickel is struck off-center, causing the design to be misaligned. This creates a unique and distorted look, making the coin a collector's dream. Off-center error coins from 2005 can be valued from $2,000 to $10,000 or more. Clipped planchet error. A clipped planchet happens when a portion of the nickel is cut off during production. These irregularly shaped coins are highly sought after because of their unusual look. Some of these 2005 Jefferson Nickel errors have been sold for $5,000 plus. Why are these errors so valuable? The rarity and uniqueness of these errors are what drive their value. With only a few of these mistakes in circulation, finding one in your pocket change can be like discovering a treasure chest. Plus, since the US Mint makes millions of coins every year, even a small misprint can result in massive demand from collectors who are looking to complete their sets with these rare pieces. Excited yet? If you think you've got one of these error coins, it's worth checking your collection and researching further. Get that coin appraised by a professional or take it to a trusted coin dealer. With a little luck, your nickel could be worth thousands. But here's the thing, I've only scratched the surface today, and I've got tons more info coming your way. So, if you want to keep discovering rare coins that could be worth up to $10,000, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on every valuable coin tip and trick I've got for you. Call to action. Subscribe now to my channel, USA Coins Value, where we dive deep into the most valuable coins, their history, and how you can spot them before anyone else does. Let's build a community of savvy coin collectors and turn those finds into big-time profits. Ready to discover a hidden treasure that could make you a fortune? What if I told you that a 2009 D penny, featuring the formative years design, could be worth thousands of dollars, yes, $1,000 to $10,000 or more? It might sound unbelievable, but it's true. In this video, we're diving into the world of mint errors on the 2009 D pennies, and how these rare mistakes could make you an instant coin collector millionaire. Stick around until the end, because you won't want to miss how you can find and value these incredible coins. And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome insights into the world of USA coin values. The 2009 D formative years penny, a hidden treasure. The 2009 D formative years penny is part of a special series released by the U.S. Mint to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The formative years design shows Lincoln as a young man, growing up in his log cabin in Indiana. But here's the catch: while most 2009 D pennies are fairly common and worth just a penny, some of them were struck with errors that make them extremely valuable. Why is the 2009 D formative years penny so valuable? The answer lies in minting errors. When a coin is struck improperly at the mint, it can create unique features that make it highly sought after by collectors. The double die obverse, DDO, error, for instance, can cause Lincoln's image to appear blurry or even doubled. This error can raise the value of a 2009 D penny to an astonishing $1,000 to $10,000, depending on how pronounced the error is and the condition of the coin. Another exciting minting flaw to watch for is the misaligned die error. This happens when the die that strikes the coin is not perfectly aligned with the planchet, the blank coin, leading to an off-center design. Depending on how misaligned the die is, these pennies can be worth anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, and in rare cases, even more. A treasure waiting to be discovered. The best part is that these 2009 D formative years pennies are still circulating. That means the next time you get change, you could be holding a coin worth thousands. It could be hiding in your coin jar, your wallet, or even in a pocket of your jeans, waiting for you to find it. Coin collectors are on the lookout for these rare errors, and you just might be the one to strike gold. Call to action: if you want to discover more hidden treasures like the 2009 D formative years penny, make sure you subscribe to my channel right now. I'm here to help you unlock the world of rare USA coins, teaching you how to spot mint errors and coins worth big money. Don't miss out on your chance to find coins worth $1,000 to $10,000 or more. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Who knows, your next penny could be the jackpot you've been waiting for. Eisenhower, hook the viewers, stop what you're doing because you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. Imagine finding a single quarter in your pocket, only to realize it's worth thousands of dollars. Yes, we're talking about the rare 1976 D Bicentennial Quarter with valuable error varieties that have sold for $1,000, $5,000, and even over $10,000 at auction. Money bag, money bag, money bag. This isn't just any quarter, it's a historic piece celebrating America's 200th birthday. But some of these coins were struck with rare mistakes that make them extremely valuable to collectors. Could you be the next person to cash in on one? Stay with me until the very end to find out how to identify these rare quarters, what makes them valuable, and how much they've sold for. And if you love learning about rare and valuable coins, make sure to subscribe to Old Chiller Coin 4 right now so you never miss out on hidden treasures like this. Trophy, history of the 1976 Bicentennial Quarter. Before we dive into the rare errors, let's talk about why this quarter is so special. In 1976, the U.S. Mint released a special design to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. Instead of the usual eagle on the reverse, the Bicentennial Quarter features a unique design with a colonial drummer, created by artist Jack L. Ahr. These coins were struck in both copper nickel, for circulation, and in 40% silver, for collectors. The mint produced them in massive numbers, over 800 million struck. But what collectors really want are the error varieties, the coins that shouldn't exist but somehow slipped through quality control and made their way into circulation. Rare error varieties, the money makers. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. If you have one of these rare error quarters, you could be looking at a payday worth thousands. Let's go over some of the biggest money-making errors. Fire double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the die shifts slightly during the minting process, causing a doubling effect on letters or numbers. Look closely at, "In God We Trust" or "Liberty" for any doubling. Some of these have sold for over $10,000. Fire double die reverse, DDR, just like the obverse, some quarters have doubling on the drummer's hat or drumsticks. If you find this, collectors will pay top dollar. Some of these DDR bicentennial quarters have fetched over $8,000 at auctions. Fire OFF center strike, when the coin is not properly aligned in the press, it gets struck off center, sometimes cutting off part of the design. The more extreme the misalignment, the more valuable it is. One of these off-center bicentennial quarters sold for $12,000. Clipped planchet error. If a quarter was struck on a metal blank that wasn't fully cut, it will have a missing edge or clipped look. This rare minting mistake can easily bring in $5,000 to $10,000 depending on its condition. Fire missing clad layer error. Some quarters are missing their outer nickel layer, exposing the copper core. This results in a weird, dull appearance. These can be worth $4,000 to $9,000, sometimes even more if the missing layer is on one side only. Fire struck on a nickel planchet. Yes, there are some 1976 quarters that were struck on a 5-cent nickel planchet. These wrong planchet errors are crazy rare and can sell for $15,000 or more in high grades. Fire overstrike error. This is one of the most dramatic errors where a bicentennial quarter was mistakenly struck over another coin. These have been auctioned for as much as $20,000. How to identify and sell your rare bicentennial quarter. So how do you know if you have a rare error bicentennial quarter? Here's what you need to do. White heavy checkmark. Check your 1976 D quarters under good lighting and with a magnifying glass. White heavy checkmark. Look for doubling on the text and images. White heavy checkmark. Check the edges and surfaces for missing clad layers or clips. White heavy checkmark. Use a scale to check the weight. Wrong planchet errors will weigh differently. White heavy checkmark. If you spot anything unusual, take clear photos and consult a coin expert or grading service like PCGS or NGC. White heavy checkmark. Consider selling it through major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers to get top dollar. Record-breaking sales, real-life auctions. Still not convinced these quarters are worth big money? Here are some actual sale prices of rare 1976 D bicentennial quarter errors. Money bag. A double die obverse bicentennial quarter graded MS66 by PCGS sold for $10,500. Money bag. A major off-center strike bicentennial quarter went for $12,800 at auction. Money bag. A clipped planchet bicentennial quarter, in high-grade condition, sold for $11,500. Money bag. A rare quarter struck on a nickel planchet sold for an incredible $15,500. Final thoughts. Call to action. So, now you know, your loose change could be hiding a small fortune. The 1976 D bicentennial quarter is already a special coin, but the error varieties make them absolutely priceless to collectors. If you come across one of these rare errors, don't spend it. You could be sitting on thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to subscribe to Old Chiller Coin 4 right now. Bell. Don't forget to like this video and drop a comment below if you think you have a rare bicentennial quarter. Who knows? You could be holding the next $20,000 coin. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy hunting. Trophy money bag. What if I told you that a coin that looks like just another everyday $50 could be worth a mind-blowing $10,000 or more? Sounds impossible, right? But here's the crazy truth, the 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar is hiding some unbelievable treasures worth up to $10,000 or even more. Face screaming in fear whether it's a minting error or a rare flaw, these coins have been flying under the radar and could be the key to a fortune waiting in your pocket change. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot these valuable errors, and who knows, your next coin could make you rich. Money bag money with wings. If you're passionate about discovering rare coins and growing your collection, hit that subscribe button now. You won't want to miss out on the incredible coin finds we're about to reveal. Let's dive into the world of rare Kennedy half dollars. Let's go. The 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar. A brief history. The 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar was issued as part of the Kennedy half dollar series, which was first released in 1964 in honor of President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. The design featured Kennedy's likeness on the obverse and a heraldic eagle *** on the reverse, with the addition of the mint mark D for Denver. The coin was produced to replace the 90% silver half-dollar coins, with the 1971 D model made using copper nickel clad instead. However, what sets the 1971 D Kennedy half-dollar apart from other coins is its rarity and the errors that occurred during production. While the coin is common enough to be found in circulation, a small percentage of these coins have been minted with flaws that make them incredibly valuable. These errors can cause their worth to skyrocket from a simple $1 coin to thousands of dollars in the right condition. The rare and valuable errors you need to look for if you think your standard 1971 D Kennedy half dollar is just another run-of-the-mill coin, think again. Some of the most valuable examples of this coin contain minting errors that can lead to huge paydays for savvy collectors. Let's explore some of the most sought-after errors that could be worth anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 or more. Double die obverse, DDO. One of the most famous and valuable errors to look for in the 1971 D Kennedy half dollar is the double die obverse. This error happens when the die strikes the coin multiple times, resulting in double images of Kennedy's profile. Coins with this error can command prices of $2,000 to $5,000 or more, depending on the condition. Clipped planchet. A clipped planchet occurs when the blank metal used to strike the coin is missing a section before it's even struck. This results in a coin with a portion of the design missing or an irregular edge. A 1971 D Kennedy half dollar with this error could be worth as much as $1,000 to $3,000, and in rare cases, it can even go higher if the clip is large and noticeable. Off-center strikes. If you find a 1971 D Kennedy half dollar that's not perfectly aligned with the die, then you might have an off-center strike. This error causes the design to be misaligned, leaving part of the coin blank. These coins are highly collectible and can fetch up to $5,000 or more, depending on how far off-center the strike is. Die cracks and cuts. A die crack or cut occurs when the die used to strike the coin becomes damaged during production. These cracks can appear in various places on the coin's design, creating a unique and collectible feature. Coins with die cracks and cuts can be worth $1,000 to $2,000, with particularly interesting examples selling for even higher. Overstruck coins. An overstruck coin occurs when a coin is struck multiple times with different dies, creating an unusual layered or double design. These coins can be rare and extremely valuable, sometimes reaching $3,000 to $10,000 at auctions depending on their condition and uniqueness. Why these errors are so valuable? Why are these errors so highly prized by collectors? The answer is simple: rarity. Coins with minting errors are far less common than regular coins, and collectors know that finding a high-quality error coin is like finding a diamond in the rough. With the 1971 D Kennedy half dollar, the errors that were made during minting are not only rare but also highly recognizable, making them coveted by numismatists and coin collectors alike. As a result, these coins are sought after by enthusiasts who are willing to pay top dollar for a genuine error in their collection. And with some examples selling for as much as $10,000 or more, it's no wonder these errors have gained such high status in the coin world. How to spot valuable 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar errors. If you're on the lookout for a valuable 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar, here are some tips for identifying these incredible errors. Examine the mint mark. Look carefully for any doubling or unusual characteristics around the mint mark. Check the edges. Clipped planchets and off-center strikes often create irregular edges, so give the coin a good feel. Look for any misalignment. If part of the design seems cut off, that could be an off-center strike. Inspect the design. Double dies, die cracks, and overstrikes can all distort or alter the coin's design, so make sure to examine the details closely. Your coin hunting adventure starts here. If you're serious about finding these valuable Kennedy half-dollars and turning your pocket change into thousands of dollars, make sure to hit subscribe to the USA Coins Value channel. With expert advice and tips on how to spot rare and valuable coins, this is the place where you can learn how to make your coin collection worth a fortune. Don't miss out on any of our exciting coin hunting adventures. Hit that like button if you're ready to start discovering rare treasures, and subscribe for more. Your next $10,000 coin might just be waiting in your collection right now. Glowing star money bag. Coin collectors, get ready. Police car light. You could be sitting on a treasure worth $1,000, $5,000, or even more and not even know it. Today, we're talking about one of the rarest and most valuable error coins you might find in your pocket change, the 2016 P dime. That's right, this little dime could be hiding some huge value, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot the errors that could make you a coin collector's dream. So, if you've got any 2016 P dimes lying around, you might want to get ready to get excited, because these rare errors are selling for thousands of dollars. Let's dive into the world of 2016 P dime errors and discover how you can turn that dime into a major payday. Face screaming in fear money bag. 2016 P dime, a brief history. The 2016 P dime was the first ever dime minted with the Philadelphia P mint mark to celebrate the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint. This was a monumental year for coin collectors, as the P mint mark had never been used on dimes before. But while most of these dimes were produced as part of the regular series, 2016 P dimes would later be found to have some rare minting errors that would make them incredibly valuable. Rare error varieties of the 2016 P dime. Now, here's where things get really exciting. If you're a coin hunter, you might just have one of these error coins in your collection right now. The rare errors of the 2016 P dime include double die obverse. One of the most valuable error types for this year's dimes is the double die obverse. When this happens, the dime shows a blurry, doubled image of Franklin D. Roosevelt's portrait. Some 2016 P dimes with this error have been sold for upwards of $2,000 to $5,000. Fire. Off-center strikes. These off-center dimes are another highly sought-after error. This happens when the coin is struck too far to one side, causing a misaligned design. These rare misprints can bring in anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 depending on their condition and the severity of the error. Clipped planchet error. A clipped planchet occurs when part of the dime's edge is missing because it was cut off during the minting process. This makes the dime look unusual and irregular, and these coins can command a $5,000 plus value in some cases. Why are these errors so valuable? These errors are extremely rare, and with so many coins in circulation, only a few will end up with such a unique flaw. That's why they are in such high demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to complete their collections. Finding an error coin like this in your change could be your ticket to a huge payday, especially if you find a double die or an off-center dime. Excited yet? If you've got a 2016 P dime, now's the time to check it under the magnifying glass. You might have a hidden treasure waiting for you. Don't wait, your coin could be worth $1,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 plus. But how will you know for sure? That's why you need to keep watching, because I've got more tips and tricks coming up on how to spot these valuable errors and where to sell them for top dollar. Call to action. Collision. Subscribe now to my channel, USA Coins Value, for more exclusive tips on finding valuable coins in your collection. I'm bringing you the latest info on rare coins, their history, and how to spot those money-making errors that could be worth thousands. Collision. So hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and join me on this journey to turn your coins into cash. See you in the next video. Money bag waving hand. Attention, coin collectors and treasure hunters. What if I told you that you could have a 2022 D. Wilma Mankiller quarter in your pocket right now that's worth over $10,000? Yes, you heard that right. Some of these rare error quarters are fetching thousands of dollars, and you might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Stay with me until the end because I'll reveal the exact error types that make these coins so valuable. And don't forget to subscribe to USA Coins Value for more mind-blowing coin discoveries. Let's dive in. History of the 2022 D. Wilma Mankiller Quarter. The Wilma Mankiller Quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's American Women Quarters program, which honors remarkable women in American history. Wilma Mankiller was the first female principal chief of the Cherokee Nation and a powerful advocate for Native American rights. The Denver Mint, D., struck millions of these coins, but only a handful have rare errors that could make them worth a small fortune. Rare error types and big values. Now, let's talk about the real gold mine, those rare 2022 D. Wilma Mankiller quarter errors that collectors are going crazy for. Fire double die errors, up to $5,000 plus. Some of these quarters show strong doubling on Wilma Mankiller's name, the date, or inscriptions like Liberty and In God We Trust. A well-defined double die quarter can fetch up to $5,000 or more at auctions. Fire off-center strikes, worth $3,000 plus. If your Wilma Mankiller quarter has an off-center strike where part of the design is missing or shifted, you could be looking at a payday of over $3,000. Fire die breaks, cuds, $2,000 plus. Coins with large die breaks or cuds, where part of the die has chipped off, leaving a raised blob on the coin, are highly sought after. If you find one, you could cash in over $2,000. Fire missing clad layer, up to $10,000. One of the rarest errors is when the quarter is missing its outer nickel layer, revealing a copper core. If you find a 2022 D. Wilma Mankiller quarter like this, it could easily exceed $10,000 in top condition. Call to action, don't miss out. So, what are you waiting for? Check your quarters right now because one of these rare errors could change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want to uncover more hidden treasures, smash that like button and subscribe to USA Coins Value. Drop a comment below if you found any rare quarters, we'd love to hear your story. Happy hunting! What if I told you that a simple 1982 D. Washington quarter could be hiding in your change and be worth thousands of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. A 1982 D quarter that seems ordinary could actually be worth $1,000, $5,000, or even more. Face screaming in fear. Some of these quarters have rare minting errors that collectors are dying to get their hands on, and in this video, we're going to show you how to spot them. Stick around to the end, and I'll reveal what to look for that could turn your $0.25 coin into a $10,000 treasure. Money bag sparkles. If you love finding hidden gems in your coin collection, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the chance to discover rare and valuable coins. Let's dive in and see what makes the 1982 D. Washington quarter so special. The 1982 D. Washington quarter, a glimpse into history. The 1982 D. Washington quarter was minted to celebrate the history of the U.S. and feature the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse. Produced at the Denver Mint, hence the D Mint mark, this coin was part of a series of regular issue quarters that are still found in circulation today. At first glance, the 1982 D. Washington quarter might seem like just another coin, but it's the errors during production that make this coin so valuable and so rare. The rarest 1982 D. Washington quarter errors. There are several notable minting errors that make certain 1982 D quarters worth a small fortune. These rare mistakes could transform your quarter into a prized collector's item worth up to $10,000 or more. Here's what you should keep an eye out for: double die obverse, DDO. One of the most valuable errors you can find on the 1982 D Washington quarter is a double die obverse. This occurs when the die strikes the coin multiple times, causing a double image on the obverse, most notably in Washington's eyes, nose, and hair. A 1982 D Washington quarter with this error could easily fetch $1,000 to $3,000, or more depending on its condition. Off-center strike. A misaligned coin is another sought-after error. If you find a 1982 D quarter that's not aligned properly, leaving part of the design off the coin, it could be worth a fortune. Off-center quarters are rare, and collectors will pay $2,000 to $5,000, and sometimes more if the misalignment is extreme. Clipped planchet. A clipped planchet is when part of the blank metal used to mint the coin is missing. This creates a distinctive irregular edge on the coin, making it stand out. Some 1982 D Washington quarters with this error have sold for up to $3,000 or more, especially if the clip is large enough to be noticeable.